Hello. You're muted, but you sound talk.
Hello.
What you doing?
Playing more Death Stranding.
Alright.
Come on, man. You know, it just came out. I gotta play it. You know, I've been playing a lot of multiplayer games lately, and I've been waiting for this game for 6 years, so... Hey, just think. Just think in August we can start playing Dying Light 3 together.
Oh, a new Dying Light coming out?
Feels good.
Yeah, August 22nd.
Hey.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery from the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gateway just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh, yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this. All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Can you hear it or no?
Hear what?
No, I want you to move in that phone.
All right, Sam, you good to go? The new
You
BT
hear
area
anything or
we've
no?
identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to
I want
prevent
people
that,
to know.
we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of... Since you'll all... An aid request, if you build one near that... And if you step... So if you got... You're the only one we can count on. Don't let...
It's just play ball.
Order accepted.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Alright, I think I'm good. It dropped me down a good bit. Wasn't too terrible. You watching the stream?
Huh?
So you watching the stream? You're not watching the stream? What a punk.
No.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
That should be easier, but oh, fuck it, let's do that instead. That'll give me some time to prepare.
Bless you!
F you? What? That's no way to talk to your mom.
Said
You
bless
said, oh, I thought you said I love you.
you said F you, and then you said I could be tired.
Uh-oh.
Gatequake detected. Intensity. G-scale 6.
G-scale 6. Holy fuck, that's bad. Alright, let's keep moving.
I know it's supposed to be good distance. This is nice. Start making good cards. This shit's nice.
Huh?
I'm gonna start making good cards.
The first one didn't used to be this hard.
Why are you walking so slow?
Because I'm almost over encumbered. Don't you see all the cargo on my back? But there's balance. So you have to balance yourself. So you have to hold L2 and R2 to balance the cargo. So if I just let go of it up on a steep hill, I'll lose balance. And I'll either die or something. I won't do that. Never mind. I changed my mind. I'll just keep walking. There we go. Now we're picking up speed. More chiralium. That'll be good. Need that to craft shit.
I just know there's no difference in time. Anything I noticed.
Dude, there's so much shit here that's meant to go to this lab. Not even funny.
Yeah, struggling.
Construction process now complete.
So I don't have any metal on me. Okay. Oh man, it's doing great. You know, I played the first one and beat it. Now I'm on this one.
What the fuck? I wish you would carry me like that. What the fuck?
You know, I'll have to come back here for all this fucking cargo. This is tons of shit. There's a big son of a bitch in there.
Ambient chiral density has fallen to within normal range. BT threat neutralized. Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
There you go. Now we're back at 72. That's a big ass box. What did that put me to? 103. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember this area so I can come back to it and come get some more cargo. Because if I level up the lab some more, it should grant me the skeleton legs, which should allow me to run faster and carry heavier weights. So I'll also level up my tree on skills. I wonder if I have enough to carry at least one more package. I don't care to be a little over encumbered. Yeah, that medium rubber ducky, that should do it. But hey man, thanks for everyone who's coming out to watch today, you know, really appreciate it. Alright, I guess we'll start with this and then we'll come back. What? 400 metals. Actually, I need that. You want to talk about me going slow? How do you like this? Because the container on the very, very top says extra, extra large, so it's like heavy as shit. But I need it for my upgrade down here, so I'm having to walk all the way to it. But once I get this unlocked for skeleton legs, I should be pretty good. Well, it allows you to carry more stuff, which is what I like to do. In the first one, I built like all the highways and everything else.
That'll do it.
Structure successfully upgraded.
Whoa. Dude.
Duck. Duck with a mohawk.
Hey!
Hey, you.
Somebody lend me a hand!
Hey, I need help too.
I'm Sam!
Hey, my name's Sam too.
I love that. I forgot that you can press the D-pad and people can talk back to you. Because we all play in the same server.
So there's multiplayer?
No, basically there's a... You can't see anyone. but they can see. Or you can't see anyone. They can't see you. But if you press right on the right on the touchpad,
My name's Sam.
you can call out, and you can call it out, and then they can talk to you as well.
Also, this
So say you were playing the game and you heard someone scream out. It only happens if you're within a local area of that person. So I could press the touchpad and they can hear me, and then they could press the touchpad and call out and say hi back. Well, there's where I'm going. Not too far. Thank the heavens.
Okay.
Don't hit the red spots, and I'll be just fine.
Feels like I'm walking barefoot.
Having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? Would you look at that? I knew we were right to call on you. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cuban. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
All right.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down. Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose. It's hard to know when this... So for now, that's both mine and Deadman. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and plate gates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. Yes. It's beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples they collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
God damn it. Let's do this, baby.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
Up to the hard infantry post is assault rifle and MP bullets now.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go take some chairs, my grandma's chairs, back to her house.
Alright.
Love you.
Love you.
I'm gonna leave my shit on, but I'll be back though.
Oh, damn it.
Show 'em how it's done.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Brennan Barrett.
What'd you get up the game for?
Thank you so much. Hey, Sam. I've been waiting for you. Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. Thanks, Sam.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat. You know you can borrow the private room whenever you want, right? Don't kill yourself for our sakes.
Order completed. Well done.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow
This one tastes like grapefruit.
they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace.
Tastes like grapefruit.
How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the
We'll just
relationship
have to try our best when we
between
light
the
it.
beach and placates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. That's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Lock and load.
You do not have the necessary cargo for one or more of your orders. Access the delivery terminal and review the order details.
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build... It's a battery... Just... You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
Tri-cruisers are now up.
Hi, Bubba. Mama coming for the fireworks.
custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words, "For Lou," are written on it.
I know, Bubba, you're gonna stay in here. Where it's safe. Or you could be a pussy. All by yourself. Uh-huh.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Hope we can count on you in the future.
Where to get my trike in Death Stranding 2? I put it in the garage.